Clara Weaver Parrish, a Dallas County native, was born in 1861 and was an important American artist and designer. She created paintings, drawings, and prints on a variety of subjects and also designed furniture and stained glass windows, some with the renowned designer Louis Comfort Tiffany. Stained glass windows made according to Parrish's design can be viewed in 4 churches in Alabama: St. Paul's Episcopal in Selma, the First Baptist Church of Selma, the Episcopal Church of the Holy Cross in Uniontown, and Christ Episcopal Church in Tuscaloosa. Parrish's paintings were exhibited in Paris, London, and New York, and received a number of awards. The Weavers encouraged their daughters in artistic pursuits. Rose became an accomplished woodcarver, with examples of her work in several Alabama homes. Lucia was a poet and an essayist, and Clara showed artistic talent from an early age. In the mid-1880s, Clara's parents sent her to New York City to study painting at the Student Arts League of New York. During this period, Parrish made her first of many tours to Europe, as did wealthy young women of her era. She spent several months in France studying painting with Raphael Collins, a student of the renowned painter Pierre Puvis de Chavannes. Under his guidance, she developed her own style, influenced deeply by the Art Nouveau style, which simply includes graceful shapes taken from nature. Her trips through France included visits to Gothic cathedrals, and their colorful windows piqued her interest in the art of stained glass. In 1887, Weaver returned home to Selma to marry her childhood friend, William Peck Parrish, a stockbroker in New York City. In New York, Parrish became one of the few women to work as a freelance designer for Tiffany Glass and Decorating Company, owned by artist Louis Comfort Tiffany. At the time, Tiffany was fast becoming the nation's most sought-after interior designer and stained glass designer, having decorated rooms at the White House. Parrish most notably worked with 2 male designers in 1896 to create the large 7-panel angel window at St. Michael's Episcopal Church in New York City. Parrish was a founding member of the New York Women's Art Club and served on the planning committee for the Women's Pavilion of the 1893 World Columbian Exposition, where she exhibited paintings. Her paintings were also shown at the Paris Exposition of 1900. In 1901, Parrish suffered tragedy again when her husband died of a heart attack at the age of 41 on a train between Philadelphia and New York. Parrish found solace in her art. She worked in her New York studio and also kept her studio in Paris. In 1910, she moved to Paris and resided there until 1914. She wrote, painted, designed furniture, and produced more drawings for stained glass windows. She designed and donated 2 windows, reputably fabricated by Tiffany Studios, from her home church in Selma, St. Paul's Episcopal Church, as memorials to her father and her husband, and was commissioned to design a window and a mosaic for First Baptist Church in Selma. Parrish returned often to Selma, painting and drawing in the little schoolhouse where she originally had been educated. Though aging and in poor health, she agreed to take a commission to design a major window for the second-floor parish hall of St. Paul's in memory of her friend, Mary Indiana Jones. She contracted with the Castellano Company to execute the massive window, created in what she called the Italian style, and depicting the gospel story of the wedding feast at Cana as a Renaissance banquet. With her friend dressed in a 1920s fashion as the bride in the scene, Parrish worked on the design and supervised the stained glass studio while in New York. She planned to return to Selma for installation but fell ill and died November of 1925 at her Manhattan home, with her sister Rose at her side. Parrish was interred in Selma's Live Oak Cemetery beside the graves of her husband and daughter. She established in her will the Weaver Parrish Memorial Trust Fund, administered by St. Paul's Episcopal Church to help the poor of Selma, particularly African Americans. Because of her wise investments, the fund is strong and still operates today. Paintings and furniture designed by Parrish are on display in the Servant Hall Museum in Selma. She was enshrined in the Alabama Women's Hall of Fame in 1983.
This video was produced by Cemetery Preservation Group. We are a certified nonprofit organization dedicated to restoring, preserving, and protecting historic cemeteries. Our work and this video are made possible by your tax-deductible donations. Thank you for visiting Live Oak Cemetery in Selma, Alabama.